How are we, lads? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am Nick from Australia. Welcome to the Sunday Football Review for round 2 of the NRL. Today we saw two games. We saw the Sydney Roosters beat the West Tigers 40 points to 6 down there at Campbelltown. And we saw the Raiders hang on for their lives against Cronulla 12 points to 10. What a fantastic ending to Sunday football. If you saw the ending of the Sharks-Raiders game, what an incredible finish. If you're new to the channel around here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. If you're new around here, we're currently at 1,062 subscribers. The channel is doing well. The support is much appreciated. Let's get into both games, man. Some crazy ending to that Sharks-Raiders game. Let's talk about the first game. The Roosters dominating the West Tigers down there at Campbelltown Sports Ground, or whatever they call Campbelltown nowadays. But it all started well for the Roosters. In the 6th minute, James Tedesco scoring the first try for the Roosters. A very good try for Teddy there. Takiaho converts. Roosters 6-0. A good start for the Roosters there. And then in the 15th minute, Brett Morris scores for the Roosters. Again, I mean, he's a freak of a player, Brett Morris. Takiaho converts. Roosters 12-0. 15 minutes gone. I'm going, oh man, the floodgates might open here if the Tigers are not careful. And then not long after that, the Tigers are hit back. Jacob Little from dummy half, scoring for the Roosters. Adam Doueihi converts the conversion. Roosters lead 12 points to 6. That was in the 18th minute of that try, so 20 minutes into the game. You know, the Tigers are doing well here from the 20th minute up to the 35th minute. The Tigers are holding their own. And then the Roosters end up scoring a try before half-time. Luke Keary, man, a beautiful ball to Sitili Tupouniua. He goes over for the Roosters. Takiaho converts. Roosters lead 18-6. It's 18-6 at half-time in favour of the Roosters. They're looking pretty good here. In the second half, man, the Roosters score one of the best tries of the round, man. Luke Keary, with a great dummy, goes through. An incredible flick to Brett Morris. He goes over and scores his second try. One of the tries of the round. Probably one of the best tries of the year so far. Keary's dummy was just world-class. The flick to Brett Morris was brilliant. A great try. Takiaho misses the conversion here. Roosters lead 22 points to 6. And then Luke Keary with an incredible dummy. Oh, hang on, no. Luke Keary with a kick. He ricocheted off someone from the West Tigers. I think it was Mo Zembai from memory. And then Tedesco scored again. Takiaho converts. Roosters 28-6. I mean, the Tigers might as well throw the towel in at this point. It's game over for them. And then Fletcher Baker scores for the Roosters off a nice offload there from Siwa Takiaho. Baker scores for the Roosters on debut off the bench. Good on him, I say. Tedesco converts the conversion. It's 34-6 the Roosters. And then in the 74th minute, Brett Morris scores again, a third try for Bremos. And the Roosters end up winning the game 40 points to 6. Brett Morris, what a performance. Another great performance from Brett Morris. I mean, what a player he is. I've said it before. I'll say it again. He's the best winger that I've ever seen. He is on another level, Brett Morris, man. What a player. Scoring another 3 tries again today. 3 tries last week. What a player he is. Now, look, for the Tigers, you know, to their credit, they showed some heart there for a while, but not long enough. The Roosters were far too good for the West Tigers here today. Not much to talk about in this game. The Roosters were just dominant. They were dominant. They were clinical. Far too good for the West Tigers. My top 3 players on ground for this game, I'm going to go with number 3 is going to go to Brett Morris. Number 2 is going to go to James Tedesco. And number 1, my man of the match for this game, it's going to go to Luke Keary. I thought he controlled the game well. His kicking game was great. His creativity was fantastic. So Luke Keary is my man of the match for that game. And the second game that we just saw, what a crazy finish. Canberra 12, Cronulla 10. What a cracking game of football. I mean, going into this game, I thought it was going to be a close game. I tipped Canberra to win by 8. They win by 2 in the end. But a very good game. Now, the game started off very well. The first 20 minutes, man, it was quick. It was so fast. It was very tough. Physical forward battle early on. A great first 20 minutes. And then in the 25th minute, George Williams, man, a brilliant short ball there to Sebastian Kris. He ran a really good line there, Sebastian Kris. He went over for the Raiders. He scored. George Williams converted the goal. Raiders lead 6 points to 0. Right before half-time now, about probably 30 seconds before half-time, Josh Hodgson A very nice scoop from dummy half there. He gets it on to Hudson Young. He scores for the Green Machine. George Williams converts the conversion. Raiders at halftime lead 12 points to 0. And I'm thinking to myself, well, the Sharks are in this game. They're playing well. They're defending well. They're not playing too bad here, the Sharks. If I can hold the ball, that there'll be a chance here. And the Raiders, I thought in the first half, I thought they were okay without being brilliant. I don't think they were anything brilliant, the Raiders. They made a lot of errors. I thought they did well in the first half, though. 12-0 lead was definitely not a reflection on how the game was being played. I thought the halftime score should have been 6-0 maybe. But anyway, you take your chances when you can. The Raiders had 12-0 at the break. And in the second half there, Cronulla, the first 25 minutes of the second half, it was back and forth stuff. The Sharks were fighting hard. Cameron kept dropping the ball. They were shooting themselves in the foot. Cronulla finally get an opportunity. They finally capitalise on an opportunity. Chad Townsend with a nice little grubber kick there for Will Kennedy. It was a nice little play there, halfback to fullback, and Will Kennedy ends up scoring for Cronulla. And unbelievably, Chad Townsend misses a conversion next to the post. I mean, it reminded me of Mitchell Moses in that 2020 semi-final last year against South when Moses missed a kick next to the post. It was literally the same thing. Townsend missed a conversion. Absolute sitter. So, and I'm talking to a few mates on Instagram. I'm going, well, this conversion might actually come back to bite the Sharks on the butt. And it did. Because not long after that, the Sharks did score again. But before that actually happened, the 61st minute, Jack Whiten, right? So he goes down. Apparently he's injured. He goes down. He gets up with the trainer. The referee's saying, you're right, you're ready to go. And then Jack Whiten just starts drinking a Gatorade. And I'm like, hello, what's going on here? John Morris is up in the coach's box going off his nut. I don't blame him. The game should have played on. Jack Whiten, I think it was just injured. I think it was coming on about a cramp. The game should have played on. I thought it was ridiculous to stop the game, to be honest. And then in the 65th minute, for some reason, the Sharks, they went for a penalty goal to make it a 6-point game, which I find a bit strange in the wet considering a lot of errors. But hey, I guess going for two sometimes isn't a bad thing. So Raiders still led 12-6. There was about 7 minutes to go. This is where the controversy started. Ronaldo Mulitalo and Bailey Simonson. They're up in the air for the ball. Now, it bounces. They both go for the ball, but they both touch it. Apparently, it goes backwards. Dugan scores a try. Now, I've watched this over and over again. In my honest opinion, Ronaldo Mulitalo knocked the ball on with Bailey Simonson. The ball went forward, which means if Ronaldo Mulitalo's in the air with Simonson, if he touches the ball, it goes into Simonson. That contributes a knock-on, in my opinion. So, tough call there against the Raiders. Dugan gets the try. And then, again, about 6 minutes to go. Townsend misses the kick. It should have been 12-all, but it was 12-10. So, the Sharks score a controversy try. And it's 12-10 Canberra still. And then Townsend, again, another controversial call here. Canberra Cronulla get a penalty. Apparently, it's a strip from Ryan James. In my opinion, how can you say Ryan James intentionally knocked the ball on? You can't tell me Ryan James ran 20 metres to intentionally strip the ball. So, tough call again. Townsend with the kick to pretty much get it to Golden Point. He misses the kick, and it's 12-10 Canberra. They have to do a goal line drop out. The Raiders, it goes about 60 metres. Moreland goes for a field goal from about 55 metres out. Misses the field goal. Nickel Clockstar knocks it dead. And the Raiders win 12 points to 10. I'll tell you what, the Raiders, they need to be better, man. But the good thing about the Raiders is they're 2-0 to start the year. They were sloppy against the West Tigers in the first half last week. They were extremely sloppy again today, but they get the job done. The good sides win ugly games. You know, if you have a game where you make a lot of errors, but you still come away with a win, it's a very good performance. So, Canberra with a very ugly win here. I'm just looking at some of the stats here. The Raiders made, how many errors? 13 errors. Cronulla made 18 errors. So, the Sharks would have won if they had kicked all their goals, but the Raiders, they found a way to win, and they get the job done. Now, with all the errors and stuff, very hard to pick a man of the match for mine. But just looking at some of the stats here from memory, some of the players who I thought were really good. All right, here we go. My top 3 players on ground for this game. I'm going to go, number 3 is going to go to Joseph Tapine. I mean, not Joseph Tapine. What am I on about? Hang on. Yes, number 3, Joseph Tapine. Number 2 is going to go to Will Kennedy. And number one, my man of the match, I'm going to give it to Josh Hodgson. I thought he controlled the ruck really well. I thought his game management around the middle was really good. I thought his kicking game from dummy half was quite good as well. So, Josh Hodgson for mine. He's my man of the match. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the Sunday Football Review. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Congratulations to the Sydney Roosters and the Canberra Raiders on winning today. And I guess good luck to the Tigers and the Sharks next week. We'll see how they go. But anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up the video. Thanks for watching. I'll be live in about an hour or so for the Team of the Week video. So until then, guys, I'll see you guys in about an hour.